Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Muy buenas, gente. Soy Jorge Doge y os doy la bienvenida a el final de Genshin. Bueno, a ver, de Genshin no, de Sumeru, realmente. Espérate que la acabo de cagar. Ah, que acabo de buguear todo el ordenador, qué guay. Vale, ahora se me ha bugueado todo. Ah, qué bien. Ahora. Ah, acabo de cambiar de escena, qué bien, qué bien. Ahora, joder. Vale, espera un momento que ahora nos metemos al lío. Estoy haciendo un par de cosillas. Vale, debería estar todo bien configurado. Voy a quitar esto para que no me vaya mal, porque como me vuelva a empezar a ir mal, voy a matar a alguien. Y no me apetece hoy matar a nadie, la verdad. Vamos a calmarnos y luego ya... A ver. Vale. Por ahora... Vale, ya está. Ahora debería ir todo bien. Y como no vaya todo bien, voy a matar a alguien. Zaino, cállate la boca. Vale. Debería ir todo bien. Vale. Nice. Vale. Ahora que ya está todo bien y no va a pasar nada como la otra vez que me querían cagar en mis muertos. Ahora sí que sí. Bienvenidos a Genshin 3.3. No sé qué hago aquí, no sé qué estoy haciendo. ¿Qué estoy haciendo? ¿Qué haces? Mira, resina, no sé ni qué estoy haciendo. Vale. Vamos a calmarnos, ¿vale? Hoy hay mucho que hacer. Hay mucho que hacer, muchísimo que hacer. Vamos a hacer lo importante, obviamente, porque a mí me gusta siempre la historia, lo primero. ¡Wow! ¡Vámonos! ¡Let's go! ¡Dios! ¡Madre de mi vida! Joder. Vale, la misión de esta pava. A este tío hay que matarlo. Abismo no vamos a hacer hoy, lo dejamos para otro día. Joy Milla, Razor Bennett, los vamos a probar, ya los he probado. Esto no le importa a nadie, literalmente no me importa ni el que ha hecho la cinemática. Es un lore que sale 5 segundos de la historia y a nadie le importa. Es increíble que hoy vaya bien. No lo puedo estar creyendo. Va bien un día de actualización. Es increíble. Hace 2 versiones que no me pasaba esto. Y no se está bugueando todo. Dios, voy a llorar. Vale, debería escucharse todo bien. Hay mucho ruido de fondo, pero creo que es el ambiente de Sumeru. Que hay como voces de fondo. Vale. Vamos a calmarnos. Vamos a calmarnos, no vamos a poner tensos. Este pavo, no sé qué hace aquí. Ese tío, vamos a ver al boss. Vamos a ver al boss que quiero saber dónde está. Y ahora nos metemos ya... Voy a ir explicando... Es que hay mucho que hacer hoy, Hoy hay mucho que hacer. Hoy será un directo largo. Yo creo que mínimo 2 horitas y media, 3 horas, fácil. Vale, eso está abajo. ¿Pero que me meto por aquí o qué? Ahora ya sé lo que todo el mundo está en una gira, no sé qué tal. Ahora vamos. Ahora vamos con todo. Ah, eso está aquí abajo. ¿Pero esa entrada estaba antes o no? La verdad es que ni me acuerdo. Igual sí. Igual sí, yo no me di cuenta. ¿Matamos a este tío? A ver si para probar. Vamos a matarlo ya. Vamos a tener que matarlo un par de veces, así que... Bueno, un par de veces. Quien dice un par dice 15 fácil. Hoy no, obviamente. No tengo ni resina para matarlo 15 veces. Que por cierto, quiero ver... Tengo... Vale, tengo casi toda la resina. Me llego perfecto, chaval. Me dan aquí una protogema. Y no tengo volumen, puede ser. Puede ser que no tengo volumen. Ah, puede ser que no tengo volumen de Genshin Impact. Yo me voy a morir. Param, pam, param, pam. Tengo todo muy alto, no sé si es que... ¿Dónde está, tío? Aquí está. No me puedo pegar aún. No sé nada de lo que hace ese tío, ¿correcto? Vale. Esto hay que quemarlo o algo. Vale, hay que quemarlo, no. ¡Ven, chaval! ¡Tus pecados! Boom. Ah, que te metes ahí. Me cago en tus muertos. Joder, pues quítate la jaulita esa de su normal. Aquí te pego, chaval. Joder. Me cago en todo. Igual no es el mejor personaje Zai, ¿no? Para este tío. Ah, ahora sí te puedo pegar. Ah, ahora sí. ¿Se está recuperando algo? Se está recuperando, ¿verdad? Ah, no. No sé qué está haciendo. Está guapo el boss, Está así chill, no es muy difícil. Ya vendrá lo difícil hoy. Hoy ya vendrá lo complicado. Ah, soy retrasado, qué guay. Me cago en todo. Qué pesado este pavo, Espérate, porque como necesite luego piro o algo para quemarlo, cuando se vaya a recuperar, nos vamos a reír todos, No me lo puedo creer que vas a volver a esta parte. Ah, bueno. Ah, el elemento dendro, qué guay. Yo no tengo dendro, ¿qué hago? ¿Yo qué hago con dendro? ¿Pero que no tengo dendro? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago yo? ¿Qué hago yo con dendro? No puedo hacer nada. Puedo meter aquí electro y ya está, ¿no? No entiendo nada. O sea, no... No sé. Me cojo un pito. Igual ahora ya no se puede regenerar. De haberlo sabido. Mira, ven aquí ya, muérete, crack. Que ya me estás hartando. Ya se va a volver a meter, ¿no? Qué bien que me caes, señor Zayim. Vale. Ah, pero no puedo, tú. ¿Me puedo cambiar de...? ¿No puedo? ¿Y qué hago? No puedo hacer nada. Ah, vale, que lanza cosas este tío. Yo qué sé, Vale, ven, trae, lanza. Lanza. Ah, ¿no? No entiendo nada. No puedo hacerle nada, tío. Ah, vale, se va regenerando cada vez menos. Joder, pero qué coñazo. No, vamos a matarlo así esta vez. Claro, con un equipo tirando a mediocre. ¿A qué es inmune? Ah, dentro, claro. Está saliendo todo el rato inmune. Y creo que soy la única persona del mundo que se mete en una nueva actualización del Genshin Impact y se pone a matar al boss. Una cosa nunca vista, la verdad. Joder, qué pesado eres, colega. Eres muy pesado, No sé si te lo suelen decir, pero... Que sí, que te vas a regenerar otra vez. Ah, mira. Ya, pero ¿qué? Pero es que no sé qué quieres que haga. Que con esto no puedo hacer nada, ¿no? Tengo los propios ataques del jefe, pero... No entiendo nada. Vale, bien, esa es rápido. Vale, ¿y ahora qué? ¿Ya te vale o qué? ¿O no? Es decir, yo puedo invocar un montón de estos, pero es que más allá de eso, ¿qué hago? Nada. No puedo hacer nada, tío. Esto no lo puedo meter hidro tampoco. No, eso nada. Nada, llega un punto en el que ya... A ver, lo que puedo hacer es... Vale, ya sé lo que hacer. Buah, pero es que es una fumada que pico, la verdad. Hacer ese tío sin dentro es prácticamente imposible. O sea, se me ocurre meterle aquí un... Eso, un... Que se quede aquí una cosilla de estas, ¿sabes? Y ahora que aparezca aquí otra cosa. Pero se van a ir, ¿no? Claro, se van. Entonces no me sirve de nada. Vale, pero lo puedo ver con Kazuha. Anda, vale, lo puedo ver con Kazuha, ¿en serio? Pero... se sale. La cosa es invocar un huevo, ¿no? Vale, y ahora que hay un montón, ¿los atraigo o qué? Joder, pero esto es más rebuscado, chaval. Anda. Bueno, vaya fumada, chaval. Ole. Completado. Oye, ¿puedo subir a...? Es que hay un lugar para pulear muy bueno, tío. Pero no puedo subir ni de coña, ¿no? Es en el... ¿Dónde era esto? Es en la sala esta grande. Hay una sala, hay una quest, una sala muy grande. Es esto, ¿no? No. ¿Sí? No, no, eso no es. Es una sala enorme. ¿Puede ser esto? Que en plan, que subes ahí subes literalmente arriba de la pirámide, tío. Está muy guapo. Pero creo que no puedo llegar. Otra vez, porque era parte de una quest. ¿Es esto, no? Sí, es esto. No. Ah, no, es la otra. Vale, es la que está al otro lado. Vale. Tardo 0 segundos en llegar, literalmente. Aquí podía subir. Que por esto lo tengo que acabar, Me falta un puzzle aquí. Pero bueno, ya lo haré. Tampoco... ¿Se puede subir a pulear? ¿O no? No, no. Ah, sí, ojo. ¡Let's go! Pues aquí vamos a pulear a Najida, chavales. A ver, avisos. Dios, es que me voy a reventar. Es que no tenéis ni idea de cómo voy a reventar. Anda, es verdad, produjamos más. Vamos. Let's go. ¿Dónde puleamos? Ahí, ¿no? Ahí arriba puleamos, efectivamente. Bueno, igual no, Ah, espérate que igual no. Vale. Espérate que igual el juego no quiere que puleemos. ¿En la cabeza del Horus este o en el pilar? En el pilar, ¿no? Yo creo. O aquí. Aquí está guapo también, Vale, no, ni de coña, me caigo. Aquí. Buah, aquí igual también me caigo, Tengo bastantes dudas sobre esto. Uf. Vale, no me lo puedo creer, soy idiota. Soy retrasado mental. No hay nuevo mapa, ¿no? No. No, no hay nuevo mapa. Vale. Mejor porque así me da tiempo a acabar de explorar el desierto. Que aunque ya lo tengo casi, pero... Voy a ir poco a poco a que se me recargue la habilidad, básicamente. Vale, timing tengo. Poco se habla. Joder, vaya timing de mago tengo yo, Se habla muy poco. Bueno, ahí está un poco lento, Vale. Cálmate, Kazuha, Vale, si yo me quedo aquí, no pasa nada. ¡Dios! ¡Efectivamente! ¡Este es el lugar de puleo! ¡Dios! Es perfecto, joder. Vamos a probar estos, mens. Vale, esto... Vamos, lo hacemos rápido esto. Esto básicamente esperar a que se le meta la ulti a este tío y reventar a todos. No tiene mucho más. Ya está, Lili. Tampoco... Le puedes traer a quien quieras, chaval. Venga, a comer poquito ya, hombre. Pum, pum. Mira, ni siquiera voy a meter a Changlin. Pum. Vale. Personaje que a nadie importa, número 1, completado. Vamos a jugar con el personaje que no le importa a nadie, número 2. Ah, no, espera, es Razor, vale, entonces no. Entonces este está guapo. Este está bien. Solo porque es my boy. Este está guapo. Ah, pero es el mismo, joder. El mismo desafío, pum. Joder, Razor sí que está bien, para hacer un... Es básicamente Zaino del Mercadona, Literalmente es Zaino del Mercadona, tú. Pero bueno, está guapo. En verdad, Zaino se copia de Razor, o sea que... Venga, así que vamos a calentar un poco. Dios, Razor cuando salió el juego flipabas. Tú veías a este tío que invocaba un lobo y decías, pero ¿qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué locura es esta? Vamos con el personaje que a nadie importa. Número 2, ahora sí. Que es esta pava, que la odio mucho. Vale, está haciendo una cosa. Vamos a ver. La señorita Joymilla, que es personaje inútil número 1. Aunque en verdad he visto builds de esta que están bien. Están fuera coña. He visto builds buenas para esta. Pero bueno, pues me sigue cayendo mal, así que... Y en la historia sí que no hace nada. O sea, ahí no me puedes decir que no. Y el gameplay es un poco... Es una especie de mezcla entre... La Ganyu, ¿no? Si tiras el cargado, que tiene también como esto, que se va metiendo la... Se va como cargando después de la ulti. Ahí está, ¿no? Sí, que se van metiendo esto, está guapo. Los fuegos artificiales esos. Boom, boom, boom. Y ahora se viene el momento, Najida. Vamos a probarla y luego ya puleamos. Vamos a probarla primero. Aquí está. Vamos a ver. Build es los 4 estos, ¿no? Efectivamente. Corazón ilusorio esto. Vale, sí. Maestría elemental. A ver, vamos a ver constelaciones de esta pava. ¡Qué guapo! ¡No! ¡Es una jaula! ¡Tú! Pobrecita. Calcular especie con el enemigo se crea... En el momento en que se crea el templo ilusorio, que es la ulti, se contabiliza un... Pero esto que hace, un buff, en plan, depende de qué personajes haya dentro. Piro aumento de daño. A los piro. Eso está bien. O sea, depende de lo que haya dentro, tiene un hidro. Anemo no le hace nada. O sea, que esto es full a equipos de reacciones elementales, ¿no? Anemo no hace nada. Crío tampoco hace nada, es un poco raro. Aumento de duración de la ulti, ¿será? Ah, no, vale, ya entiendo. Vale, eso es el daño que hace la ulti. Esta ulti, ¿no? ¿Pero esta ulti hace daño o qué? Vale, no, vale, son estos a Najida. Son bufos a Najida, o sea que Najida realmente es DPS, tú. Locura, ¿no? Es muy raro, creo que es el primer personaje que tiene una ulti que complementa a la E y no al revés, ¿sabes? ¿Y esto entonces qué hace? Vale. O sea que es como si hubiera todos a la vez, ¿no? Esto está muy bien, entonces. No sé qué es esto. Bueno, sí. Vale. Va muy de aliados. Es que es muy raro este personaje, ¿no? Bueno, sí, vale. Vale, vamos a probarlo. Bueno, claro, sí, haces daño, vaya. Muy inesperado, ¿no? Que hagas daño con tu tal. Vale. Qué rara es el normal, ¿no? Quita, ¿eh? El último quita un huevo, tú. Me ha dado una fotito. Pim. A ver, el cargado. ¡Dios! Está guapo. Mira. Jaulita. Vale, ese es el AE normal. Joder, quita esta pava. Y eso que ni siquiera estoy usando a... Que quiero probar la normal. Vale. Vamos a meter el templo este, a ver. ¡Pum! Templo de la sabiduría. ¿Y ahora qué pasa? Hago esto, ¿no? Y esto aumenta la... No sé qué está pasando ahora. No estoy notando si... Ah, vale, no, pero es la... Vale. What the fuck, está yendo muy rápido, ¿no? El templo. En plan, puedes ponerle un huevo. No entiendo lo de que estén conectados ahora mismo. No estoy entendiendo nada. ¿Puedo hacer una foto a los dos? Bueno, si te mueres no, gracias, amigo. Me suena un sonidito. Mira, lo de que al saltar hace un sonidito también. A ver, puedo hacerte... Es muy raro, me gusta que sea raro. Me gusta mucho que sea raro. Porque son un típico personaje que quieres usar porque es raro, tío. Me acuerdo un poco. Es raro, es muy raro, No es típico personaje. Vale, me gusta, vamos a sacarla. Vamos a sacarla y me la estoy jugando mucho porque luego Scaramouche va a venir y va a hacer... No me quería meter aquí. Mira, me da sus materiales, muy amable. Vale, vamos a poner la mítica. Ponemos Specialist. Y nos metemos. Ah, me lo has reseteado. Qué guay, qué guay. Qué bien. Es verdad, tenemos estos. Vale. Tenemos... Vamos a ver. No de tiendas o retraso mental. Vale. Tenemos un huevo de estos. Creo que me da para 70, o sea, la sacamos sí o sí. Ahora, me gustaría que me tocara antes para poder ahorrar un poco. De esto tenemos 15. Podríamos sacar 4 más de esto. Aquí ya hemos comprado todo, ¿no? Sí, efectivamente. Vale, pues empezamos. Vamos a poner... Specialist. Podría haber buscado ya, soy un poco tonto, la verdad. Specialist. Y con esto sale seguro. Es el mítico. El ritual, chaval. Estoy nervioso, Aunque ya sé que me va a tocar, pero es que precisamente quiero que me toque pronto, tío. Para poder ahorrar para el Scaramouche, venga. Empezamos con esto. Podría tocar legendario, creo que estoy cerca, de hecho. ¡Let's go! ¡Legendario! ¡Oh! Dame un Tainari. Venga, sé bueno. Tainari. Dame un Tainari. Dame un Tainari. Dame un Tainari. Pensaba que era... ¡Tainari! ¡Aquí está! ¡Tainari! Oye, tío, de verdad, Yo no puedo, yo me voy. Es que yo no puedo más, o sea, no puedo. No puedo más, o sea, no puedo. Es que parece una broma, tío. ¿Yo qué hago, tío? Esto es una broma. Esto ha llegado a un punto en el que es una broma. Esto me lo guardo. No, venga, vamos a tirar todo ya. Otro. No. Otro. Por cierto, me voy a bajar la música, tú, me está quitando. Venga, un poco más, Pam, param, pam, 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 param, pam, pam, pam. Dame otro, vaya. Esto es que es una broma, tío. De verdad, lo de Kiki es una broma, tío. Es mítica broma de... Ah, te ha tocado Kiki. Pero no es una broma. A ver. ¡Oh! ¡Constelación 5! ¡Let's go! ¿Qué le ha subido? Esto, sí. Joder, macho, no puedo, Ahora meter a este que es. Pam, para, pam. Vale, reiniciamos canción. Ahora sí. Ahora viene lo importante. Iluminación verde luna. Vámonos, Najida. Vale, me acaba de tocar Jen. Vale, muchas gracias por recordármelo. ¡Pam, pam, pam! Vale. Da igual. Da igual. Porque aquí me va a tocar un 4-6 guay. No sé ni quién está en el banner ahora. Porque... ¿quién era la que salía? Laila, es verdad. Laila no está aún. Uy. He visto el brillito de la vida. Oh, mira, un razor. ¡Vaya! ¿Otro más? Uy. Bueno, mira, no me voy a quejar. Doble razor. Son pulls que me llevo. No me ha dado tiempo a comprar más. Ahora sí. ¡Pam! ¡Vamos! ¡Oh! ¡Let's go! ¡Bien! Vale. Nice. Holy fuck. Vamos, por fin, tío, joder. Por fin se porta bien. Buen juego, tío, joder. Así sí, tío. Así sí. Madre de Dios, por fin, tío. Vale, otra más. Uy, ¿te imaginas? Habría sido una locura. Tan. Vale. Nice, vale. Eso me lo guardo para Ramos. Ya haremos un mega pull. Un mega volumen. Grande specialist. Por fin me das suerte. Joder. Así sí, tío. Así sí, joder. Menos mal. Es que estaba viendo que volvíamos a ir a Pity, tío. Volvíamos a ir a Pity y nos volvíamos a comer un truño, tío. Venga, aquí constelaciones hasta para mi abuela, tío. Es que a ti te voy a enviar al infierno, de verdad. Aquí está, Najida, Dios. Demasiado Hugo, Hugo Overload. Toma esto. Come libros. Vamos a ascenderte 2, creo. Y luego habrá que hacer más cosas. Talento, no he leído talento. A ver. Iluminación. Cuando un personaje en uso se encuentra en el área del templo, su maestría elemental. Vale. Joder. Vale. Kit. El kit es malillo, No he farmeado. O sea, bueno, no he farmeado. He hecho... este está bien, por ejemplo. Este sí lo vamos a meter. Esto está bien. Este también está decente. El problema es, esto está bien también, pero aquí viene el problema, porque aquí no tengo un cáliz bueno, no tengo un este bueno, y aquí directamente tengo el Tainari, y el de Tainari no se lo voy a meter, porque quiero que haya... Ahora hacemos el equipo. Entonces, ¿aquí qué le quiero meter yo realmente? Vamos a ver stats ahora mismo. Daño crítico va bien, ¿no? Sería meterle probabilidad, que tiene muy poca. Vamos a meterle probabilidad. Yo creo que le vamos a meter este por ahora. No, de hecho, es que no iría con... Hay que sacarle uno, tío. Aquí va a haber que meterle este, seguro. Porque, claro, es que no vamos a sacar un dendro bueno, yo creo, hoy. Que sea del mismo set. O sea, sería una posibilidad, vaya. Y probabilidad crítico aquí no tengo, tío. Buenos. Locura, A ver, le puedo meter daño, pero... Hombre, eso... No, daño ni de coña, tío. Tengo que meter probabilidad crítico. Tengo que meterle probabilidad crítico sí o sí. Puedo meterle el de Ayaka, que le mete daño por ahora y luego se lo cambio. Pero me tengo que acordar de cambiárselo para el abismo, Probabilidad crítico. Claro, pero ¿cómo me sé yo que este es el de Ayaka? Voy a meterle este para saber que es el de... Y se lo cambio a esta. Qué malo es el de Shogun, ¿no? Joder, es una basura, tío. Ni siquiera es bueno. ¿Qué es esta basura? ¿Qué es esta porquería que tengo yo? Vamos a meterle este. Lo siento Ayaka, pero... Joder, es que tengo un montón de personajes, tío, que son en plan... Que tengo un montón de basura puesto en ellos, ¿sabes? Toma, come. A ti más, pum. Sube maestría mental, vale. Tu mente está creciendo aún más. No te ha preguntado nadie, literalmente, yo creo. Venga, a tragar. A tragar más. Boom. Uf, qué pereza matar al boss ahora mismo, ¿eh? Ay, vale, sí. Tengo. Tú no tienes nada. Este. No, este de aquí. Creo, no. No, este no. Este de aquí. Y le tengo... Hacer daño por medio de una ventana. Vale, está guay en esto, ¿eh? Ah, bueno, pero realmente no es una habilidad. ¿Le saco el arma? No. Ya sabemos cómo va. Ahí está. Vale. ¡Ay, Dios! Hay trabajo que hacer, ¿eh? Hay trabajito que hacer. Primera parada. No tengo esto. ¡Ostras! Vale, voy a tener que farmear yo fuera de cámara, ¿eh? Porque es que quiero hacer hoy la misión y aquí hay trabajo. Vale, no, vale. Retiro lo dicho. Puedo mejorar el libro a nivel máximo. Aquí. Puedo mejorar el libro para al menos tenerla que haga daño. ¿Sabes? Que estaría guapo. Y podríamos ir a matar también al... Vamos a matar un par de veces a este, ¿eh? Me va a poner un equipo bueno. Vale, vamos a hacer el equipo de Nájida. Yo había pensado algo... Voy a hacerme uno más. Sí, puedo hacerme uno más fácilmente. Equipo de reserva. Se va a llamar... Bubant. Creo que no tengo Bubant. Tengo 4. Tengo ya 8, tío. Y puedo hacer más. Bueno, voy a tener aquí más equipos, chaval. Vale. Y te vamos a meter. Vale, entonces. La Gida realmente es DPS, ¿no? Entonces. Necesitamos algo que haga bien con dentro. Podemos meter quemar, ¿no? Podemos meter quemar. O podemos meter electro. Podemos meter a Zaino. Podemos meter a Zaino, en verdad, ¿eh? Vas a hacer Team Sumeru, tío. Team Sumeru. ¡Buah! Ahora se puede hacer un Team Full Arcontes. ¡Dios! Yo no, porque no lo tengo, pero me da igual. Por fin, Team Full Arcontes. Anda que no hemos esperado. ¿Cómo se llama? El gordo, este. Nada que ver con gordo. Poisonous to Morton. Vale. ¿Cuál es la cosa? Vale, es que eso está muy bien, claro. Buah, y para este que también sube, ¿eh? Para Zaino. Me gusta este equipo. Team Victoria. Así que no. Mira que hubo. ¡Dios! Pero no había una nota musical que sonaba. Bueno, vamos a... Tú dame cosas. Y ahora nos metemos con la historia, que se lía, ¿eh? Se lía que flipas, tú. No he hablado de la historia en media hora que llevamos ya. Pero literalmente es la razón por la que vengo. Se lía que flipas hoy, ¿eh? Sheñe. Muerto. Tú, dame cosas. Ah, el favorito esto, ¿no? Lo que tengo aquí. Toma, favorito. Literalmente, el meta es todo favorito. Bueno, Razor está aquí. Bueno, a Razor le dejo porque es el mejor. ¡Dios! ¡Mira cómo corre! Vale, vamos a ver un huevo esto. 9. Albedo. Tú eres el alquimista profesional, se supone. Dame cosas. Vale. Me gusta Albedo. Me gusta lo que haces, Albedo. Me voy a... Es que me quiero sacar el arma de Scaramouche, tío. Esa sí me la quiero sacar. Vale. Toma, come. Come todo, come. Y Najida realmente tampoco creo que necesite un arma así súper... Ah, las cosas esas de retrasados mentales, vale. A ver, hay tantas cosas ya que no sé ni dónde está. A ver, ¿qué era? Los cores, esto, ¿no? No, esto de aquí. Sí, los cores, realmente. A ver, 3. A ver, Dori, ¿qué tiene? Ah, no. Mucho mejor lo de sacar el doble que lo de sacar eso, ¿eh? Eso no funciona nunca y encima es bastante peor. Voy a necesitar más, ¿eh? Mínimo una tandita más voy a necesitar. Pim. Voy a subirlo a 90. Ya. Si no... Buah, ¿eh? ¡Ay, Dios! Esto va a doler, ¿eh? Esto duele. Esto duele, tú. Esto duele. Buah, esto duele mucho, ¿eh? Locura. No, esto no. Dame... ¿Te imaginas que me hace bien los dos? Dame uno. Con que me des uno me vale. Vaya. Ha salido un poco mal. Un poquito mal. ¿Estos cuántos tengo? Voy a hacer 6, que me da... Es que me da cosa ver aquí un montón y aquí pocos. Ahora me vas a dar otro, ¿no? Porque somos así de graciosos. Vale, no. Que me veía que ahora sí que me daba otro. ¡Ay, no! Y los... Joder, todo el rato dándole fuera a la pantalla. A ver, cores de subnormales. ¿Dónde están? Aquí. Buah, un poquito más. Dame... Dame 30. Y ahora dame 15. Buah, igual me paso, ¿eh? Me va a dar muchos esta. 2, mira. No me paso. Yo me quedo justo. Vale, nice. Perfecto. Ahora estamos ready. Vamos a ir al... Vamos a ir aquí, pero... Vamos a matar a ese tío, pero vamos a usar otro equipo, ¿eh? Vamos a usar el equipo Jutao tal. Ese está muy bien, el equipo Jutao ese. A ver el... Dios, por fin creo que es el primer personaje de catalizador que uso de forma no irónica. Después de fácilmente 2 años de juego. Bien. Muy bien, Jorge. Muy bien, está bien hecho, vaya. Llego pronto, hay que cambiarle las alas. Aunque hasta que no pillemos las de Sumeru. A ver qué alas le ponemos a esta señorita. ¿Cómo? ¿Versos perversos? ¡Dios! Esas quedan bien. Vale. Vamos a ponernos esto que me olvido. Que me olvido. Y nadie que me olvide. Ese está bien porque así le meto todo. Bueno, eso suena un poco raro. Vamos, Jutao, corre. Oye, que son ya las 7 y yo tengo que hacer esto y no quiero que dure... Oye, ¿dónde me he metido yo? Me he metido en una cosa random. Quiero hacer la historia. Es que, ¿qué estoy haciendo? Pero no puedo parar. Mi cuerpo se mueve solo. Let's fucking go. A ver, el gordo. Ahora sí que le vamos a reventar, yo creo, ¿eh? Porque el otro equipo era pocho. Para esa situación aún más, o sea, imagínate. Vale, ¿cómo te va a poner, amigo? Boom, 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 boom. Venga, ya, mitad de vida fuera. Ahora sí, ¿eh? Anda, porque le he quemado, qué guapo. Pues ya está, tío, ya. Es que anda que no hay diferencia, tío. Joder, anda que no hay diferencia, chaval. Es que este le revienta. Claro, con fuego literalmente reviento, tío. Venga, ya está, tío. Vale, buen combate. Ahora le meto esto. Y encima, como son 3, hacemos pim, pam. Y pum. Y pum. Y encima, como tenemos electro, pum. Venga. Vale, buen gameplay. Vale, hard boss, la verdad. Venga, muy difícil. Anda, que no hay diferencia, chaval. Con lo que hemos estado antes. Madre de mi vida. Vale, ahora sí, ahora sí. Ahora nos metemos aquí al jaleito. Al jaleito que nos mola, al jaleito. Me han dado un logro. Me han dado un logriño. Vamos a ver. Vale, no sé qué hago aquí, la verdad. Es que estoy drogado. Vale, equipito. ¿Cómo nos van a poner, Igual no es una muy buena idea ir con escaramuz con este equipo, Nos va a poner del revés. ¡Madre de Dios! ¡Cómo me reviento! ¡Vamos a ver! ¡Dios! Venga, vamos, méteme toda la historia. ¿Dónde nos quedamos? Había que matar al escaramuz. Bueno, a todos, en verdad. Bueno. Lo intentaré, no lo veo capaz, Lo he complicado. Pulso de Akasha, fuego que arrasa. Vámonos. Caseta del jefe de la aldea. Soy pequeñita. Dios, Shouku. Let's fucking go. Al Heizan.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed.
Are you ready?
Hombre.
Well.
Bueno, si estoy preparado, pero tú me estás viendo.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut.
Venga, ¿cuál es la solución? ¡Oh! ¿Cutscene? ¿Qué pasa? Bueno.
You're finally done. I have some other stuff to take care of.
Pero si no me has dicho nada, literalmente he entrado, tío.
Come on, don't give me that face. That's what I wanted to hear.
¿Pero en qué hemos quedado? No he dicho nada, ¿no? ¿Soy idiota o qué?
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on the reaction,
el día del
things must have gone quite well.
Niagarva. Vale. Me parece un buen
To be
día.
honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So
Candace gave us a compliment.
your deeds
Muy
speak for
bien.
themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care. You're
Venga, muy bien,
welcome.
andas.
Good luck.
Vamos a matar a gente, tío. Quiero matar a gente. Reúnete con Al-Azen. Vení a llamarte así. ¿Te parece? A ver, no sé ni cómo llegar ahí. Ah, vale, está en el otro lado. ¿Hay un tirachinas mágico de esto por aquí? No, no parece. Pues nada, pata. Corre más rápido me da a mí Zaino que Naida, que mide 5 centímetros. Al Heizan.
Okay. Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Hombre, que soy acabado.
Yes,
Venga, vamos a matar a
our
alguien.
plan is not child. I hope this is clear to you.
Joder, que no es.
Didn't we
Claro que
already
no es un
do
juego de
that
niños,
during-
¿verdad?
Never have enough words.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the series. We all have our jobs to do after all. Of course. But the advantage of just
Venga, que pero tú te estás viendo que quiero matar a gente.
I'm not like the
This guy.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins?
Hombre,
We have
sí,
a good
no.
Forbidden knowledge has the
Bueno,
power to
una
make people
memoria
insane,
prodigiosa.
But this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in... I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of... But the
¿Tú crees?
academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true the withering, Elazar,
Es verdad, el Elezer.
and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert?
Es verdad, es que está la Colei, ¿no?
Soul's
Ahí.
disease is what
El
caused all this.
Irminsul también.
But wait a second.
Tainari.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness
Un
may precisely
genio,
be the
una genia,
pollution
Lumina.
from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
También,
You
es
mean
verdad.
it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in
World
the amphibious...
forget me, chaval.
In that case, to make sure
Pues
we're
estaría
safe,
bien, ¿no? Rescatarla y tal.
Like to ch-
No sé, ¿eh? Casi
we're
como
in the
idea.
right base.
Vamos a la base de los eremitas. Bueno, no sabía ni yo que estaba aquí. Es un sitio bastante random.
A familiar sight.
¿Pero esto qué es? Esto aquí no estaba, ¿no? Antes, no recuerdo. Ah, igual sí. Puede que estuviera. No me pegas, ¿no? Suena una melodía cuando salta. Qué mal rollo, pero está guapo.
Oh, you made it. I gave them some...
Ah,
Anda,
it's the
los
scribe.
tontos estos.
And is that the traveler I see?
El escriba.
How's the work going?
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge
Look here.
Es verdad que fuimos a la guarida de esta gente.
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but...
Anyway, we're not going to... As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. Traveler, I want you to record... Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Good? Now, please get...
You want us to record our...
Yes.
Va a ser algo como lo Inazuma, ¿no? Lo de todas las ambiciones, pero ahora con conocimiento, ¿no?
Paimon is...
I understand.
Que haya que juntar
But
las
trust me,
ambiciones de todo el
Paimon,
mundo.
This is because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a
Paimon can see the point...
Pues
you're
yo no.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Esto sale en el
As a
trailer, la
result,
frase esta.
we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes.
Vaya,
Here.
hola.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Vale.
It's done.
Is your head okay? Does any...
It's just a recording. There should be...
But what was the point...
And that's perfectly fine. In any case,
Uh-huh.
this cap...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the
Claro.
Akasha Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. After all that time.
Una cabeza hueca.
orders. And that's why rules are... In addition, those... You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very...
Things you're interested in are really...
Anyway,
Sí, no, literalmente ese pavo no sé si es escriba o psicólogo.
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects.
Small projects?
We're going to think...
Vamos a ver. Otra vez al carabasar este. Vaya nombres tienen las ciudades de Sumeru, la verdad, ¿eh?
The weather is lovely and warm.
I thought we agreed on a plan.
¡Hombre, el mejor!
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for
¡Dios! ¿Pero qué? ¿Pero tú estás haciendo?
But it's still the best plan we have. Is a
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called...
Ah, ese se alía con los eremitas también.
Hatham's plan.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of
Look, you already know that we're...
mercenaries
Al-Haytham se le ha ido la olla, tiene pinta.
on their bonds of friendship.
Ha dicho, si vamos, vamos con todo,
Will
chaval.
not
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra.
Ah.
We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them.
Y luego será como un caballo de Troya, ¿no?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok, my plan will clear us of any possible suspicion.
That also sounds like...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how deep?
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan.
O sea, se han aliado con los eremitas al final.
He also said that with the help of Sino and
Bueno, sí, en verdad estos están
the
también contra los
chance of
Academia.
success will increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are... I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard
Si Zaino en
life,
verdad es un buen
I can
tío.
say.
I've always treated my...
Now you're making the...
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the sport.
Vamos, eremitas.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Den.
Okay, you.
Pues en verdad, es que el rey Desret y el...
Nearby. You can find them.
El Arconte dentro y el rey Desret este eran panas, tío. Lo que pasa es que al rey Desret se le fue un poco la olla y piripirim. Se le fue un poco... Murió un poco... Murió alguna gente, digamos. Hubo un par de bajas. Venga, te traemos aquí unos... Venga, unos prisioneros.
General Mahamatra.
General Mahamatra. I'll suck your dick.
Keep your voice. This is a
That's what I
secret
was.
operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Reebok.
Caravan Ribat y esto lo han traducido como Carabasar. ¿no?
Of course. Mahamat, but who exactly are you planning to arrest and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos.
Joder.
They're involved in the theft.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely...
And I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority.
Got it. Please wait a moment.
Oye, los superiores no se han dado cuenta de que este pavo claramente es un traidor. Digo, no sé. El tío como que se ha pirado un poco.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chill.
Joder, pero si es que además el pavo este, en teoría le estaban espiando a Zaino.
What if these guards already know that you have betrayed
Claro,
the Academia?
efectivamente,
No,
tío.
even if that guard doesn't know, there's some
Claro,
Discuss
efectivamente.
this, remember?
The Caravan Reebok operation is a
Ah, esto es lo que no habían...
But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Vale, me parece bien.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Claro, pero depende de con qué superior vas a hablar, porque si hablas con Dotoria igual, bueno.
Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
También, ¿verdad?
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I'm actually considering.
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the traveler.
Porque soy Dios.
That's true.
Soy el verdadero Arconte,
But
tío.
why?
Ni
Look at it from a
Kusanali ni
different
Escaramuz
angle.
soy yo.
Why do
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true. But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about
Because the Akasha controls the entirety.
The academia firmly believe by sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Yo sí, porque soy Jesucristo.
Emotions are part of our... Sino,
¿Ves cómo soy yo
in the
psicólogo?
past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha, our thoughts and logic have intermingled. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions. So, in my opinion...
Pero ¿por qué no te quitas la Akasha? En plan, digo, ¿no?
The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be complete.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped.
Pim, 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 pim.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Sí, o enséñame el meeting, ¿no? También. También
Just
sería guapo.
remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand
Luxembargo,
Desert District.
chaval.
My name is Luxembargo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
¿Qué?
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I meant?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be
Vamos.
perfectly honest, I've always longed to go.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon
Joder.
and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage. Any
Vale.
questions?
None at all.
Ninguna,
sir.
chaval.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Venga, formen filas.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Hombre, es que este
This
tío,
is
¿tú
all
ves la
due
facha
to
que
the
lleva?
absolute authority of get ready.
Efectivamente, tú. Vamos, relojito. En verdad lo he pensado, o sea, si alguien no sabe que existe lo del reloj este, está un poco fucked, ¿no? Porque tiene que esperar 2 días de verdad. Seguro que está súper rayado, ¿verdad? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Por qué tengo que esperar 2 días? Y en verdad es tan sencillo como hacer aquí. Vámonos.
If you're not... It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
¡Vámonos! Vamos, Kusanali, corre un poco, joder. Mira, aquí están. Mira, fotico.
Everything.
Ah, es verdad que se pueden leer los pensamientos, qué guapo, es verdad, tío.
Helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Vamos.
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
También es
It's
verdad.
General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Sus
We meet
asistentes.
again.
You're here.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are...
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
¡Vamos!
Halt!
Oh, what a warm welcome.
Ya ves, ¿eh?
Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Yo también.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch
Vaya
us.
actores esta gente, ¿eh?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slut.
¡Vamos! Bueno, ¿cómo os voy a poner, eh? No quito nada.
Commit to memory.
Ah, no, ese crítico está bien.
Hey,
A ver. Vale, anda que no hay diferencia entre lo que quita Nacida y lo que quita Tainari, tío. Pimba. Jotico. Bueno, quita daño a las reacciones elementales, Full team dentro, Venga, pimba. No entiendo qué hace lo del conectar a la gente así, Oh.
this may hurt a little. I see everything.
Nowhere to run!
Pam pam para ba para bam para bam para ba para ba para ba pam 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 pam. Atrato con Nagida, vamos. Jotico.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Muy buen trabajo, chaval.
Pitiful dendro.
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse.
Silence!
Oh.
Boom.
Restrain them and take them back.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to...
Understood.
Vámonos que ya nos hemos
You are
infiltrado.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Sí, la verdad es que estaría bien.
This part of the plan went really well.
Menos mal.
Yes. Things.
Joder, si llegáis mal al principio del plan, lo demás, vaya.
Once we're done here, I'll
Yeah.
Venga, vamos a matar a
go
gente.
join up with her.
Speaking of which, isn't
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. If we need help, get ready for the
Tainari's God. Eremita, me credite. A ver.
Yeah, we're here.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you, in the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place down the
Joder, chico.
Sorry. We didn't mean.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care
Pues
of.
la verdad es que sí, un poco más rápido, Se lo mete peado.
I just like see. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Efectivamente.
Our responsibility is to get a status update to the harbinger known as the Doctor.
The
We need to make
Doctor.
sure he won't
Let's
get
fucking
in our
go.
way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, dealing with an institution that controls all of
Ahora empieza lo bueno, ¿eh?
If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Hombre, es el segundo, joder.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Vamos, let's go see the
According to the
Doctor.
plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. You should be
Al otro
honest.
lado del muro, tío. Parece que están hablando de súper lejos.
That's certainly true.
How much more do you...
How much do I want?
Vamos,
How about paying me with a smile?
qué
I haven't
pana.
seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Vamos.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others.
¿Por qué me está hablando unas
Let's consider this
sonrisas?
smile a down payment. Let's go.
Vamos. Buah, aquí se lió la última vez, ¿eh? Aquí capturaron a Najida. Vamos a ver. A buscar al mejor. ¡Míralo!
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
A ver qué estás pensando. Ay, no me ha dado tiempo a ver qué estaba pensando, tío.
Tainari.
Vamos, Tainari.
Traveler, Paimon. And you
Me estoy muriendo.
Hey there.
Ah, ¿qué tal?
a mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right.
Let's go.
This place is better. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
The Doctor.
The Doctor, huh?
Ah.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Joder, vaya memoria
Yes,
tienes,
I
Paimon,
know.
desgraciado, ¿eh? No te acuerdas ni del pelor del pelo.
Actually,
He left already?
yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it
Ostras.
was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. But you're for now, all we can share with you is that you're
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can.
Sino's name really does.
Literalmente.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. Also, the Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the
La
scholar
pava esta.
of
pues.
Asia? Why would
Ah,
he
porque
want her?
conectó con el
And
Irmin
what do you
Sul, ¿no?
mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Pues que se vaya, que se vaya. ¡Míralo! ¡Dios!
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip
La
to
máscara,
Pardis
qué
Di.
guapa.
Let me ask, have you been
El
taking
médico
care
de la
of a scholar
peste.
by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking,
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya.
it's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the
Que es
point
que
of
está muy
questioning
guapo.
my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and
Sí,
effective treatment.
bueno.
I will personally supervise her treatment and see
Igual
to
que
her
cuidas de
recovery.
Escaramouche, desgraciado.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
A ver, tampoco te flipes. El que te ha dicho que sí se puede ir, joder. Cálmate un poco, man.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him
Sí, seguro que se rindió. Uf, cuidado,
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care. It's just as the academia said, you're a and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
¿Cómo la vas a liar, desgraciado,
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps he never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated.
I can barely believe it myself.
I don't
Sí, ni de coña se va. O bueno, o si se va, lo que va a dejar, chaval.
I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest.
Oh. Sino.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking...
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find it...
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe.
Es que qué panas son.
I can do that.
Let's go.
But I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your... If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
No sé qué significa eso, pero vale, lo que tú digas, Tainari.
I see. So you noticed...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he...
That way.
Gotcha.
A ver, yo no seguiría el segundo los Fatui,
We'll be on our
no
way.
sé. Y más siendo la pava esta, porque de ella, bueno. Pero la Traveler la tiene ahí.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
Sí, pues la haces bien, la verdad.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that?
Pues que va a reventar a todos.
Be extra careful when dealing with the... Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
Parece bien.
But we have no idea where he...
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts.
Yo creo que es la segunda,
Again, he really is.
Puede ser la segunda.
We're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh.
No veo ni una
There's
sola
no
pisada,
sign of
pero
his
si tú dices que es
entourage.
por aquí, es por aquí.
Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Qué mal rollo la melodía.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Hombre, a Puerto Ormos, claro, sí. ¿A dónde vaya? ¿Al bosque? No.
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Vale, vámonos. Joder, anda que no está lejos. Vale, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué pasa. A ver el doctor. Mis amigos.
Shh! Don't draw their it. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan harbinger.
Joder, y tanto, madre de Dios, cuánta peña, ¿no?
Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks.
Porque era otro segmento, ¿no? Porque este pavo se divide. Este tío que son como varios clones de sí mismo, ¿no? Ese es uno de ellos.
When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's...
Sí, eso sí es un poco raro. Eso sí... Míralo.
Must be mistaken.
Míralo.
Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
¿Y yo cómo se va esta gente?
The doctor is on that boat.
Ya lo veo ya, pero...
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving.
Levántate,
soon.
levántate, desgraciada.
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Vale, aquí.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Me parece correcto. Yo creo que no, ¿eh? Yo creo que sí que está planeando algo. ¡Uy! ¡Ah! ¡Hola! No, joder. ¡Vamos! ¡Qué para! ¡Qué para, doctores!
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the and where are all the soldiers
Va a explotar.
on the port just now?
¿Eh?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they've vanished.
Es el poder de doctores.
So this was a
Yorick Tenkai. Dios.
Wait.
Hombre, que si es una trampa esto.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Ah, quería que perdieran el tiempo o algo así.
No. They might be after Hypatia. Let's.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed
Ah.
to see. If I were the Fatu.
Oh no!
Let's go.
Claro, escaramucha. Se la habrán llevado. O están luchando contra Inari o algo así, seguro. ¡Oh!
Party's DI.
¡Hombre!
You Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search
Sí.
and collect
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research.
Tus muertos
Much less,
pillados.
I've done my
¿Qué
duty
hablas?
to inform you.
It would seem that my work. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI.
With all due respect, your...
Well, you only have your. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholar.
Then it seems our...
No one will lay a hand on you.
¡Vamos!
I'm fine.
Te voy a usar Tainari. Mira lo que pana eres, joder. ¿Cómo quitas Tainari, joder?
Give us Hypatia. Keep dreaming.
Tus muertos, efectivamente, keep dreaming. Correcto. a matar primero a este. Joder, estos son nivel 75. Literalmente les meto una bala y los reviento, tío. ¡Pum! Pim, pim, pim. Venga, con esto ya te mueres. Joder, es que quita un huevo,
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Literalmente. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Quién falta? Tú. ¡Oh! ¿Quién eres tú? Madera kármica. ¡Pim! ¡Let's go! ¡Dream Team! Sí, ¿quién va a estar aquí, eh? Va a entrar el doctor o algo así. Porque está durmiendo. Eso porque es un muñeco y ya se lo han llevado. Bueno. Pero esta papá, ¿qué enfermedad tiene? Ninguna, ¿no? O tiene también lo del... Uy. ¡Ah! Escaramuche. ¡Ah! ¿Cómo me voy a reventar? Está en todos los sitios y en ninguno al mismo tiempo. ¡Dios!
You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw... I didn't need to do anything. It is...
who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Huh.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Vamos.
Hey, traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Ha!
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify, but this also shows that humanity's worship of gods. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Vamos.
What do you mean?
Rey Mayor, Ruca de Bata.
Those words, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god.
Es verdad.
My
Ahí no se
entire
equivoca.
life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
Wow.
Tell me, just what has the... I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know, it'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, she peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity. while her warship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Doctor, ¿es verdad? ¿Sí?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Se piensa que lo puede ganar o algo así.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place.
Ah, ves, lo sabía, tío. Qué chaval, eres el mejor. ¿Cómo sabía que iba a decir que es un subnormal?
But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Venga, va, que ahora que nos conocemos hace un
to
huevo.
be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener,
Dios.
you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you. Where is the storm headed?
¡Es verdad! ¡La gnosis de Inazuma!
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Time.
Y ahí no se entera de que alguien está usando su gnosis. Digo yo, Dios, qué guapo.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey.
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
No.
I've seen Eremite.
Struck by
We were fighting, and just as things started...
¿Ese era su regalo o qué?
The weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
Oh, fue a los Fatui.
All the Fatui soldiers were forced.
Bueno, mira, en teoría era un regalo.
My wound aside, you look like...
Hey,
Joder,
just in case.
Pues sí, la verdad es que estar aquí en medio no parece muy seguro, Ay, no lo puedo creer que voy a tener que subir. Madre de Dios, cómo se está poniendo esto, chaval. Let's fucking go.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about...
I understand my condition.
The more...
I know. They always...
Oh, he's had to...
Let me rest for a bit.
Scaramuccia.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academia's God creation plan.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru...
Buah, ese la está liando en otra parte, Con Capitano en Natlan o algo así. Sí, efectivamente.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
Hombre, claro que quieren silenciar a la
You
pava.
said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his path.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him?
No, joder, tampoco eso, ¿no?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the... In other words, we've successfully completed this stage.
Yay!
Me alegro por esto.
Tainari, make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
Ahora, momento Algeiza Minilo, ¿no? ¿Tiene pinta? Vale. Vale, mira, estamos cerquita. Pum. Let's fucking go, man. Este está aquí panísima, sentado, el Tainari. Ah, no. No lo puedo creer. ¿Qué significa esto? No lo puedo creer. No lo puedo creer que... Venga, voy a spamear esto, Dime por favor que no hay que completarla. Como haya que completarla, me voy a pegar un tiro, No me lo podría yo estar creyendo esto, Por favor, dime que no hay que completar. El gran bazar de subnormales. Joder. Es que ¿para qué acepto ninguna misión, tío? Cállate, 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 no me importa, no me importa, no me importa. No me importa, 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 no me importa. Tus muertos pisados va a morir la gira. No, no quiero. No quiero, no quiero, no quiero. Bueno, cállate, 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 cállate.
So we'll need to bring new way. Treat others how you want to be treated, but maybe you
Cállate.
You can come. You two
¿Qué? You can come.
Is something up? Yeah.
Venga, cállate la boca ya. A ver, la teoría es, yo creo que si acabamos esta parte de la misión, nos deja hablar con Nilo. Mi razonamiento es que como Nilo ya tiene una misión pendiente para hablar con ella, no nos dejaba hacer esa. Entonces, cuando cambie de misión y tengamos que hablar con otro pavo, yo creo que sí que nos deja. Y si no, me pego un tiro. Es que esto me pasa por no hacer las misiones, tío. Venga, sí, cállate la boca ya. ¡Cállate la boca! ¿Puedo abandonar la misión o algo así? No, no quiero ayudar a nadie. No. ¿Con qué? Con Tajer. Vale. Dime que, en plan, por favor, acaba esta parte de la misión y ya está, tío. Cállate ya, no quiero hablar con nadie. Cállate, vais muy lento, chico.
Well, if it isn't... Greetings, Mr. Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting
Cállate la boca.
Although it looks...
Yut. Cállate la boca, Yut.
Please allow me to introduce them. And this is Paimon. No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right.
She's also very brave. Just a little while...
don't think anything of it. Anyway, sorry to get up.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these...
Ooh, what a bit. Tachin is its aroma is just so... We're 2 peas in a...
Wait here. I'll bring...
A nadie le importa, a nadie le está importando nada.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour.
Cállate la boca, Paimon.
Paimon can't eat it fast enough. No matter how many...
I baked a lot just now. And it's all
Típico de
packaged and
Paimon,
ready
los
for
voy a
you to
matar a
take back to the
todos.
theater.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making one serve, don't worry about it. What kind of... Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back in.
Me quiero morir. A ver, ¿puedo...? Me cago en todo, tío. Me cago en... Cállate ya, gordo.
Nilu, good time. If you took any long...
Chico, pero ¿a qué le importa esta cosa, tío?
Trying to pull it. So they really do eat anything, huh?
Come now. The textile's yours. So even if a son...
You've tested?
But of course, I wouldn't dare.
True.
Ho ho.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you... No thanks, Mr. Offsheet. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. My philosophy... Our Nilu here is an... After a while, I be... Anyway,
Top 10 personas a las que le importan y luego a mí desde luego no.
That reminds me. Some of the goods, they're fine for general.
Chico, que
why
no.
don't you take them?
Sí, llévate las y no
Just
vuelvas.
think of it. It costs me more.
Even so.
Nah, these goods. Just take them. If you really feel that bad. Oh, yeah.
Wow, even.
Hurry and take.
Venga, cállate.
There's still one more store.
Las últimas compras, venga, últimas. ¿Quién? Tú. Cállate. ¿Quién? El Husband este.
About time, Nilu. Farha. Please, I wouldn't spoiling yourself. Just.
Yeah.
Weren't they at the subs?
Yeah. And they're coming.
Oh, the more.
Oh, yes.
We even prepared us. I really think we should wear
Me
some.
encanta porque está hablando como si estuviera feliz y tiene una cara de cabreo. Joder, es que chico.
Most of the work.
That is pretty.
Hey. I know. Oh, right. Why do?
Venga, cállate.
It's perfect. They're so pretty. Is there one?
Unfortunately.
Fascinating.
¿No te baño infantil?
I'm a porter, but.
That'd be great. Please and thank you. But we have a problem.
Thanks for the help. Otherwise, I'm.
Shut it. Fine, including Hushang's things, though.
A nadie le importa nada.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to. Strength and balance are both.
No, let Paimon. Traveler's right.
¿Puedo ya o no? Me falta más. Me cago en todo. Anahida ha muerto, es verdad. Vaya.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Joder.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumter Man.
Hombre de carga.
All right, I'll leave you.
Sí, vete ya, vete ya. Vete ya, cállate. Vete. Adiós. Cállate. Vete. Fuera. Fush.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad. Of course.
Sí, menos mal lo dirás tú.
This many free. Later on, when you order the wrong item, or make. That's why there's no need to stress over the free.
Oh.
This has become our. So really. All right. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope. You two are our guests. So please.
Yo no quiero disfrutar de nada.
To the
Venga, 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 déjame hablar.
Wow. The atmosphere.
¡Oh! ¡Menos mal!
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough
part. Ah, no, fue Scaramuccia, ¿no?
What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Baladino?
Digamos que Scaramuccia.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor is left. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the...
Así para que Zai no se cabre más.
Tainari also asked us to tell you this message.
Es verdad.
Trust your own senses and experiences.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well,
Wait.
Well,
shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd rather.
I hate them. You.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here. So you should find someone more.
But I thought all of you.
Then I should remind you.
I know that.
The scribe is responsible for recording.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employed.
Yep, the Traveler.
Vamos.
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What
Dilo.
are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu.
Como que you all, no conoces a nadie, solo estos dos.
Not at all.
But you also look like you're a...
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like?
Huh? Join? You mean...
Sí, pero quítate eso, yo lo haría eso primero.
Nilu.
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Vaya, se lo cuenta a cualquier random, literalmente.
I can't believe... Oh, right. The
De Sumeru.
But I'll try my best for lesser lord.
Remember.
Es verdad que esta también le había ayudado, ¿no?
I'll get my...
Just remember not to...
La Kusanali.
All the preparations are done.
So,
¡Vamos!
What you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all...
Me gusta que no haya habido ni una sola cinemática hasta ahora porque significa que el final va a ser buenísimo, chaval. Va a ser una locura. Se viene probablemente la mejor hora de Genshin. Literalmente, no es una broma. Ahora me protejo más. 2 días. Puh. Bueno, ya podéis haceros un sándwich esto hasta que llegue. Ole, uno. Ole, y ahora un poco más, hasta las 8. 8 AM. ¡Vamos! ¿Que me te pego arriba? Sí, yo creo que sí. Es verdad, claro, porque eso es literalmente la entrada de la... Bueno, efectivamente, correcto.
Hello, you two. Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be It's crucial to dissipate any tension.
Eso es verdad,
The only thing you're doing.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Venga.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows that's where the Grand
verdad,
Sage's
el más
console is.
desgraciado.
Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that
La
console.
paloma.
I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Hyman's been thinking. What kind of...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In
Claro,
the sanctuary of
efectivamente.
Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's
Obviamente
that
era
she
algo
once
creado por
used
los
to
dioses o por
isolate herself
Caenría.
while meditating.
No por
500
los
years ago,
notas
the
estos.
Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Que es realmente la misma diosa, o sea, se está atrapando a sí misma.
How are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbha Day, arguably the most important day to the The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decree. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. Well, yes. If precedence holds,
Everyone should be in position.
let's go.
So are we...
Yes. Worry.
Dios, que bien pega la música ahora mismo.
Hyman can't think of a good comeback.
¡Vamos! Let's fucking go.
Scribe?
Escriba.
Please, wait.
Un selfie. Yo.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? You're groundless in...
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I
No me
earned third place
infravalores.
at the last
Cállate la
International
boca.
Debate.
Eres un...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? The sages search for you? So, from the start...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
Efectivamente, cállate ya.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now.
It's nothing. We'll be...
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
Venga, cállate, anda. Eres muy tonto.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea.
Mm-hmm. He convinced that is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow.
Ya, hay un par de tontos.
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Vámonos. La casa de la arena, pero estos nombres, ¿quién los pone? Les he puesto yo los nombres del toque. Es verdad, esto es lo que no se podía entrar, ¿no? Creo. En plan, en versiones anteriores no se podía entrar. ¿Eso es un dominio?
academia?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana.
There are a lot of stupid.
The academia marches to a fast beat. Just act natural.
Escóndete, dice. ¿Dónde me escondo? Ah, por aquí. Ah, somos la Traveler.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to act.
Are we gonna take it then? The grid?
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into.
Imagínate que sale ahora mismo por la puerta. Sería gracioso.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there?
Puede ser.
And after he does, we'd sneak.
Who knows? However,
allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
You're... What's Grand Sage's are doing?
Uy. Plan B al
Do not
Heatham.
tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence. Scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your
Great Sage. I didn't.
I'm sure. But it's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
Ah, bueno, vale, si me llevas ahí tampoco. A ver, no me voy a quejar, Vale, es un poco el objetivo, la verdad.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no.
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your
trivial.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Ah, la de Kusanali quieren. No, pero
completely worthless.
Claro, si Doctor realmente se ha pirado.
Divine power. These materialistic work creating a
Y a Jaramus le da igual.
Yes, we are using you. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This we shall regain a god's guidance at long. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands.
Vamos, Reina Mayor Kusanali.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, with that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in this.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
Heatham? Are you talking about?
Cállate, Paimon, eres de verdad, no pillas nada.
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
Claro, literalmente la única oportunidad que tenemos
That
ahora
reminds
mismo.
me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Oh, Heatham!
Que te calles, Paimon.
We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report. As it is Niagarbaha Day,
We'll be monitored. Just like...
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, You will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable.
Ahora el Heizan pega una paliza.
Métele
una espada ahí por el ojo.
Despicable. Perhaps from your perspective, your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire... First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to carry... Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe
Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino.
The academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the traveler. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the traveler... If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali, sneak into the academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Al-Haytham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that should your intentions be discovered, Al-Haytham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the academia and confront me in person.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. No, even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the academia's regular operations and the development. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
Este pavo está literalmente
You said that I
fumado.
betrayed the academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
¡Oh! ¿Pelita? ¡Vamos! ¡Al Heizam! El conocimiento de antes. Conocimiento divino. De la calle, tú. ¿Qué le pasa?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
¿Se ha metido el conocimiento divino?
You traitor! Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Al-Haytham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
¡Vamos! Venga, la calle ha tirado.
He has gone completely insane.
No. Se le va la
Take him
olla.
to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we
Nos
have
tienen
finished all required
pilladísimas.
preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Vamos. Ah, esa era la señal, o algo así. Esa era la señal, vale. Ahora empieza el plan. Sí, grita más, Paimon. Igual te oye.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was now. Great, huh?
Increíble.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhatham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhatham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the
para que se relajen, ¿no? Y ahora aparte el Zaino.
The sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down.
I can already...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really...
That isn't the only reason, of course. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the... That way, they can't Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take...
So our job is to wake up Nahida?
The confinement room, I'll work with Ron. However, as for web...
Hay que conseguir que se despierte.
Oh, no wonder you've been... Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Efectivamente.
Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally...
Vamos.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's
No, vale. Rayada. Pensaba
the
que...
faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Anda, vale. Aquí hay buena señal, ¿eh? Aquí ya no. Aquí arriba yo creo, ¿eh? Mira aquí.
Whoa, it's Mora.
Ah, no, pues no es esto.
Mora.
Pero esto está brillando un huevo. Está brillando tú, Paimon. Paimon, esto brilla. Esto brilla, Paimon. Ah, puedo pegar, vale. Mira aquí.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Ojo. ¡Hombre! Habla un poco más, un poco menos, Traveler. Que hablas mucho. ¿Tú crees?
Nahida.
¡Hombre!
Hey, Nahida.
¡Vamos a hablar al Traveler! ¿Tú crees que no puede? Vamos, Nahida. No.
Oh, right. I want to become a worthy Archon.
No.
So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the same... The sages are created and enforced.
No, déjeme en verdad, pobrecita, tío.
Nahida.
Nahida, tú puedes. Dios.
Nahida.
¡Vamos! ¡Elemento crío! Por ejemplo, ¿eh?
So quiet here. Now that I think of it,
No.
do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I
Pobre Najira, tío. Qué mal rollo, tío.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
Esa es Ruka de bata, ¿no?
Who are you?
Es tu voz. Porque eres Ruka de bata. Wow. Poder de la amistad.
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Pam.
Nahida?
Najira, tú confía.
Did you wake me up? We're here to rescue you. I'm fine. It's just...
Está hablando la Traveler, es increíble.
When I think of everything that's happened to... You should have been angry ages ago.
Oh. Me ha despertado.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Muy bien, bye, Mon.
That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think? Yep. So.
Yo creo que sí, igual es eso. A ver.
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking some...
I'm sure.
But
Esta se mete aquí,
Don't
ok.
worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Una cosa. ¡Eh! ¡Somos Nilou! ¡Go! Somos Nilou. Creo que es la primera vez que controlamos a un personaje que no somos nosotros en una quest. En plan de esta... Que no sea para probarlo, ¿sabes?
Nilou,
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your...
you sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that...
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou?
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
Ah, joder, qué chaval. Pero, ¿esto se quiere infiltrar así como así?
Counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Ah, van a como esparcir, ¿no? El rumor este para que se alíen todos.
Hey, Nilou.
Hombre, el
It's
caballero
great to
este.
see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our baked people away. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the... Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Venga, aquí está en medio. ¡Oh! ¡Cinemática! ¡Vamos! Celia, que flipas. ¿Va a contar una historieta o qué? ¡Ole, bailecito!
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Porque está tanteando un poco, ¿no? Es una mofa.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit.
¡Ole! ¡Vamos! ¿Qué hablas? La reina menor Kusanagi. Ah, pasan. ¿Les han engañado o algo así? ¿Cómo? ¡Vamos! ¡Vámonos! ¡Let's go! Ahora se lía que flipas.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep.
Pero no entiendo por qué les ha engañado. ¿Cómo les ha engañado?
Hatham replaced the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha.
Cuando se reventó, ¿no? Efectivamente.
Oh, so that's when he did it.
¡Vamos!
Paimon was too nervous to know it. Speaking of, didn't Hatham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him?
Sí, la verdad es que el chaval es listo, ¿eh?
But Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Oh, fase 4. Zaino. Ah, no, falta ella también.
How despicable of them to. But I was originally. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbahad day.
Are they really going to stop all?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sage.
Buah, vaya plan maestro, chaval. Se están marcando aquí mis compas.
Sure sounds that's pretty clever. I just have one.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way,
anda que no mal rollo, que te metan eso ahí en la cabecita.
Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant.
All right. After the guards in the academia are gone,
los zurramos a todos.
Then it'll be time for me and my
vamos, los eremitas. Fase 3 del plan.
Here they come.
After laying low in this.
Pero es el puerto.
We still need to.
Ah, no, vale, no es el puerto, es la ciudad, ¿no?
Speaking of which,
sí, es la ciudad.
Indeed.
All right.
You gave.
Como he visto el.
Besides,
you've got a point.
Mira que sí, que os vais a reventar aquí a puñetazos. Aquí hay muchos frentes abiertos, me mola, me mola.
Hey,
ah,
do you remember what you needed to...
Oh, yeah.
Está diciendo de Kutanari.
Okay, got it.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
Corre, corre, haz algo. Corre, salta.
All right, it's time, Isak.
Mira qué tranquilito que van.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time.
Detrás de la casa, supongo. Porque va a venir por aquí. Vaya quick time events, chaval. Para flipar.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Mira que viene este men, ¿eh?
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. No wasted time.
Tú lo has dicho.
Luckily, he didn't check my... The guard looks alert. Wait.
Hombre, encontrar una oportunidad para ver.
Stop! Saw you.
Vaya. La misión por acá.
The guard looks alert.
Ahora, ¿no? Ahora se pira. Vaya, yo qué sé.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. Where should I go?
Al gran bazar, al gran bazar.
The target suspect.
Que ahí está Nilo, está toda la peña. ¿Pero qué queremos? ¿Que en plan que vean que la están secuestrando o qué?
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose
Pues
her?
vaya cara tienes, amigo.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This
Why
are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence?
¡Hombre! ¡Vamos!
What on earth? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got...
Little brat?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as
Pim,
a
pim,
business
pim,
competition.
pim.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking...
¡Vamos, refuerzos! Let's go.
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all...
Vamos.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion. Where are the guards?
Venga, que te has quedado solo, crack.
How may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
Right now, all
arrest. I have an ominous.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying.
What happened? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped.
Ay, la guerra psicológica. Estamos contando su conocimiento, ¿no?
That's impossible. The academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear. Wait. How was the arrest order distributed?
Ay, no eres tan tonto, ¿eh?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I...
Let me check.
Bueno, mientras pierda tiempo así.
Lesser Lord, the Akasha, indeed. How did they bypass my permission? Was it the report about the... No. I specifically checked. Well, even if I... Have you been to the sanctuary?
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What if we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha? Then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukadavata's legacy...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious...
Porque se piensa que esto es como sabiduría
Yes,
absoluta,
Grand
¿no?
Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible.
Es
There
verdad,
must be
¿cómo?
something wrong with my eye.
¿Cómo lo se ha escapado? Ah, no, es verdad. ¡Ah! Ilusiones.
What a comical...
¡Oh! The best!
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Vamos.
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the academia.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the...
I truly did not expect a proud person...
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Toma.
Then tell me.
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary Asuras...
Venga, pégale una paliza, pero si es un viejo, tío. ¿Qué va a
I've
hacer?
at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A series.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of...
Gran juez.
I want you to... You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now,
Oh shit.
how about judgment in the name of a god?
Juicio divino. Verá, nosotros hacemos aquí, tío.
Paimon hasn't heard any sound. Yeah, but thinking about it, when Paimon thinks.
Se ha abierto. Hombre.
Here comes your savior.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us.
You two really owe me some.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Sí.
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
¿Qué crees que es el momento? Efectivamente, ¿crees que es el momento,
Misión
Paimon?
on Sino side are both going well. The guards that the core of 30 is in charge. As long as it doesn't break their.
That's probably because you've been.
The Grand Sage is in his custody.
Vamos.
Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino. Sino forced him to release less. So, hurry to the. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came. All right,
Pues sí, la verdad que
you two
totalmente.
better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Venga, encargarnos. Ahora sí. Vamos, General Mahamatra. Anda, ¿ese es el santuario, tú? Uy. 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 ¿Pero quién te ha liberado? Ah, claro, es la fuera. Nahida. Mira, Paimon, por fin alguien de tu tamaño, tío.
They say it's nice. This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Conscious, thank you so much for coming to rescue me. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority.
Exactly! We're here.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk. It's like I just had my concept of something. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge.
Vamos, hay que salvar a todos.
It's okay. There's one. What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. As their Archon, I will.
Wow!
Castigar el chaval.
That's the spirit! You're finally.
I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be. Yes, true. That reminds me. We need to hurry and prevent. I need to make some preparation. First things first. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akot, after all. The academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, if we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be...
Joder. Un dios recién nacido, tío. Parece esto Bloodborne, macho. A ver, lo grito. Qué día tan largo, tío. Ya ves. Hasta las 4. Mira, pues bastante fácil. Aquí. Nací preparado, chaval.
How's it going? I'm done with the parts. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this.
Hombre, porque eres...
Also,
es tuyo realmente, ¿no? Hombre...
It's a small device I put to... You may not need it. Wait! We're both...
Paimon Robot.
It's only a flying device.
Bueno, esa es tu opinión, ¿eh?
By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of my... You may have heard that an Archon's power is
Efectivamente.
from their people's faith. However, if we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you and I'll do my best to provide support.
Por fin el poder del Arconte tiene sentido en el lore, tío.
I'm glad I can. So the god of wisdom, I've located where the false god is.
Al falso dios, ¿qué va? Es el más dios de todos, es God. Recorre el pasaje, ¿qué pasaje? Qué guapo está esto, tío. Es la jaula de Najida, tío. ¡Oh! Forja divina. ¿Estamos listos? Es una muy mala idea ir con este equipo, ¿eh? Pero vamos a ir con este equipo porque soy imbécil. Vámonos. Eso. Ahora sí se viene.
Wow. The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan with... Judging from this, but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui.
Hombre, que se está...
Sure didn't hold back. Yeah, or else they... Is that it though? I've always felt that this, instead of being interested in the end
Sí, la verdad es que cada uno es un poco raro, ¿eh?
So,
son curiosos.
this Fatui that we had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for
Unas ambiciones.
since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't
Las tres traiciones, ¿no? Descarados.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a Gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
Hombre.
See, the more we know now, the alright, time to go.
Vamos. Cállate, misión de subnormal. Hombre, mis compañeros aquí. ¡Pum! Vamos a hacer esto rapidito. Así que vamos a matar. Sí, espérate que igual la hacemos en negativo. Pero el dendro no era que era bastante bueno contra Electro, tío. No, es bastante mejor el crío, la verdad. A ver, venga, pégale un poco. A pegarle un poco más. Ahora. ¿Cómo te va a poner? ¿Está ya muerto o qué? Ahí está. Vámonos. ¡Joder! Me he caído, tío. Es que voy muy rápido. A ver. Vale, aquí. Aquí no hay... Vale, no hay nada. Mal rollo la música, ¿no? Mola esto, dungeon, ¿no? La forja divina, qué guapo está esto, ¿eh? Vale, puzzlecillo, puzzlecillo. ¡Hala, qué guapo! Debo subir a esto. Por fin una dungeon guapa, tío. En plan, que no es literalmente un copia y pega todo el rato. Mola, 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 mola mucho. ¿Ahí hay algo? No, no creo que haya nada. Ah, espérate que soy retrasado mental. Ah, bien. Se ha quedado buena tarde, ¿no? Ah, joder, soy un poco tonto, ¿eh? Mira, un compa. A ver, compañero. Tus muertos. Te estás cayendo, un poco, amigo. Venga, hasta luego. Venga, ¿te mueres ya? ¿No? ¿Cómo? Venga, ya. Rotar. Vale. Uno hecho. Espérate que soy imbécil y podría haber ido desde ahí, me parece. Vale, supongo que hay que subir también por aquí, ¿o no? Que me pasa por prisas, tío. Vale, sí. Que no veo los tirachinas, macho. Estoy ciego. Hombre, mi compañero. Sí, ¿tú crees que me voy a quedar Frostbite? Es un poco tonto, ¿eh? Hombre, el recaudador, Fatui este. Joder. Oye. Ya vale, ¿eh? Me encanta porque le buscan, ¿sabes? Venga. A ver. No. No se ilumina. Ahí, vale, perfecto. Por aquí. Sí, pero como... Anda.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Por ahí parece, ¿no? Sí, tiene pinta. Sí, efectivamente. Vamos, Zaino. Uy, ese salto es complicado, ¿eh? ¡Ay! ¡Joder! Me pasa un huevo, tío. Es que controlar el personaje del Genshin es muy complicado. ¿Dónde está? Oye. Oye, de verdad, tengo retraso, ¿eh? ¡Joder! Se ha quedado buena tarde. Vale, a ver, ahora con cuidado. Vamos a hacer un saltito corto. Vale, no ponerse nervioso. Calmadito. Calmadito. Ahí estamos. Joder, mira que fácil. Venga, ¿vamos o qué? Y ahora es como se empieza a mover. Ahora. Estaba viendo que me salía y justo empezaba a moverse, tío. Lo veía, vamos, claro. Vale, aquí saltamos, supongo. Vale. Vale. Mi compañero aquí, el notas este. Sí, ¿tú crees? Vaya. A ver. No. Ahora sí. Vale, falta una, me parece. Uy, casi me caigo. Vale, más rotaciones de esto, ¿no? Efectivamente. Y esa va a ser para el otro lado, ¿no? Efectivamente. Oye, oye, no me troles, tío. Me cago en todos tus muertos, tío. O sea, no entiendo nada. No. No, 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 no. Esta está bien. Y ahí no hay nada. Es que me cago en mis muertos, tío. Yo que sé que se va a parar. Porque el primero no se paraba. Parece que va bastante automático. Venga, ya. Suficiente. Hombre. Va a matar primero a este que es más pesado. Este es un pesado. Venga, sí, métete todo lo que quieras. Estás muerto, crack. Y tu amigo también está muerto. Venga, arriba. Ah, que quedan más. Que queda un tonto. ¿Puede ser que se conectado así con una gida aumente el daño dentro? Puede ser. Porque quito mucho más, Ah, que falta la más graciosa del pueblo. Vale. No sabía yo. A ver qué tal. Joder, que sí quita más, con una gida, yo creo que sí. Yo creo que sí. Y completado. ¿Ah, no? ¿Cómo que no? Ah, falta esta. Así. Efectivamente. ¡Oh! Se abre. El ascensor. Uy, qué guapo. Por cierto, ¿qué tengo aquí? Joder, pero soy un imbécil, tío, de verdad. Ay, me he quedado a nada de 250 aquí.
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Uy. A ver.
Looking at its operational status, oh no, what should we do? Are you nervous? If you really want to know. Yes, I am. This is, I feel not just nervous, but curious.
Buah, va a ser brutal.
Everything we present, if it's a form of knowledge, however, only fate. So to me, fate, that's also why I love observing you. And now, I will personally experience. Ah, so that's what you mean.
Yo también soy impaciente, vamos.
Okay, let's
Joder, vaya aura de tener escaramuchea.
sense his aura from here.
Es que es el sexto de los Fatu. Vale, desafío completado. Llega donde se escaramuchea. Oh, mejor momento de la... ¡Dios! ¡Tarán! Lo vamos a despertar. El baladista, tío.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him.
No hace falta, ¿eh?
He has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikuzushi.
¡Oh, Kunikuzushi! Sí, la marioneta.
Small and ugly.
¡Dios! ¡Mecha Scaramouche! ¡Dios mecánico protector eterno de la sabiduría arcana!
It really feels like the gods.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Al menos se acuerda de su nombre, Scaramouche, Kunikuzushi.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god, every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Ah, ahora te da miedo, ¿eh?
Strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War.
Claro, quiere volver a hacerla.
Peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it,
Eso es lo que tú crees.
all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
Comparto tu
This
pensamiento.
is a first, encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer, the God of wisdom.
Booer, ¿es un nombre real o qué?
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come.
Tan, tan,
Let us
tan,
reenact a scene of the Arconte War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Tan, 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 tan. ¡Dios! ¡Todos los elementos! ¡Qué guapo! Para pam. Para pam, para pam, para pam. ¡Hidro! ¡Ay! Vale. What? No estoy entendiendo nada. Vale, tengo que pegarle. Te meto una ulti. ¿Qué? El pródigo. What the fuck? Le quito un huevo. ¿Qué es esto? No entiendo qué es esto. Pam, pam. Pare, papam. ¿Me puedo tirar? No, no lo puedo tirar. Locura, tú. Haz algo. Me está reventando. ¿Me tengo que meter aquí o qué? No. Para pam. Pam, pim, pam, pim, pam. Pam, pim, pam, pim, pam, pim, pam, 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 pam. Pari, papam. Estoy viendo tus ataques un poco, ¡hola! Me está quemando el cielo. Para, pam, pim, pam. ¡Ostras! Para, pam. ¡Hola! Pero chicos, no estoy entendiendo nada. Vale, ya ha vuelto a empezar el temita, que es lo que quería oír. Así que, adiós. Bueno, adiós es un poco mi opinión. ¡Kunikuzushi! Ahora está completo. Ah, y la arena es más grande, claro, porque hemos bajado. ¡Dios! Ahora sí. Tremble. ¡Ay, qué guapo! ¡Está enorme! ¡Dios! ¡Cuchillas de electro! ¡Qué guapo, tío! No le podemos pegar, ¿no? Es una fase de esquive. ¡Dios! ¡Un jet! ¡Es enorme! La patadita. Uy, eso explota. ¿Pero qué hay que hacer? Hay que pegarle. No, ni de coña, no se le puede. Joder, no le quitamos nada. ¡Wow! Había que sobrevivir. ¡Vamos, Traveler! Ni de coña, pues, solo con eso. Anemo. ¡Oh! Najida, tú puedes. La ha parado. Se ha protegido, ¿no? Vaya, igual no. Hablar con ella, ¿no? Personalmente.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
¡La gnosis! Recuerdos, no.
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know
how
many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Estaba recolectando información, ¿no?
We just concluded the 168th
What?
loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
El conocimiento divino, tú.
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Arconte.
Todos los ciclos.
That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Tironironin. ¡Vamos todos! Saino.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Vamos a vencerle como vencimos a su madre. Literalmente. ¡Dios! ¿Cómo esquivarlo? Ten, ten.
Your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of
Ocurre. ¡Dios! ¡Ven aquí! ¡Oh, el temita! Espera, espera, espera. ¡Ay, no, no puedo! ¡Nivel 90! ¡Ven aquí! ¡Pam, pam, 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 pam! ¡Cuchillas de electro! ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Pam, pam! No lo he conectado. ¡Ay, Dios! Ahí está. Pim, pam, pam, pim, 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 pim. Vale, le está mermando el escudo. ¿Cómo que me mantenga? Ah, vale, date. ¡Pum! ¡Pum! ¡Dios! La Genki Dama. La máquina del Nirvana. ¿Yo qué quieres que haga? Fuera. Fuera todo. ¿Ya está? Ah, vale, tengo que pillar esto. ¿Qué está viniendo? Mantén pulsado para... Ah, vale, para ahí. No, la E. Vale. ¡Pum! Toma. ¡Bim! ¡Tengo que subir! ¡Juicio divino! ¿Pero no hay que matar ya? Tú, que lo mato. No, ni de coña, yo no lo quiero matar. ¿Le puedo hacer daño aquí? Sí, pero no le quito nada, vale. Qué guapo. ¿Ha muerto? Bueno, no me he dado cuenta. Muy buena pelea.
Humans. Filthy humans.
Dios. La gnosis. Se la quita.
No. Wait. Please. Anything but the gnosis.
No, me da pena ahora. Ay.
That's mine. Don't even try. I'll never go back.
No.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right.
Conocimiento divino.
This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Vamos allá. ¿O no? ¿O sí? ¿Qué es esto? Es un sueño.
Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden knowledge? Forbidden knowledge. A second instance of forbidden knowledge, but I'm afraid it is much more serious. So, if we're
esto es el Irminsul.
She didn't completely eradicate the way that everyone, including I'm just sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terror? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us. Yes, her words were distorted, but now we have a chance to find. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right, and then we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Let's
Each
go.
of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness, even with the Gnosis' protection. We must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Let's go. ¿Tú lo has dicho, Nagida? El barco de la conciencia, qué locura.
In the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbol.
Te voy a matar a la gente.
What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Es como el este contaminado, ¿no? ¡Boom! Qué guapa ha estado la pelea contra Scaramouche, tío. Pero me da pena. Me da pena, Scaramouche. Han conseguido que me diera pena, tío. Es increíble. A ver, tú, los bobos estos. Venga, pídeme. Venga, florecimiento, chaval. ¡Ey! El problema es que, claro, es que estoy roto, tío. Incluso con... Bueno, sí que es verdad que, claro, no tenía resistencia a electro. Yo pensaba que sí. Entonces por eso Zaino le ha metido una paliza de su vida. Si no, me habría costado más. Pero es que, claro, ha entrado Zaino y, bueno, ha empezado a pegar lo que no le han pegado en su vida, chaval. Al Scaramouche. Pimba. Esa de regalo. Voy a usar una de esta. Que hagamos más rápido. Oye, estos aguantan, Espérate que estos aguantan, tío. Pim, pam, boom. ¿Qué símbolos? ¿Dónde? Esto. Ah, pero esos son los sigils. Parece el barco de Beidou, tío. Oye, tengo que matar a esta gente. Ah, sí, claro, porque si no me aparecen. Claro, sí, tiene sentido. Makes sense, right. Oh. Oye, aquí se está liando una gorda, hay truenos y todo. Qué mal rollo de sitio, parece Kylie del Elden Ring, tío. Qué mal rollo, blanco. Voy a meter una ulti, ¡pumba! Joder, ¿cómo te estamos poniendo? Esto se está poniendo turbulento. ¿Vienen más? Efectivamente. Me lo temía. Una ulti que te llevas, crack. Ah, no te he tirado. Ah, no me falta, vale. ¡Viva! ¡Ay, no veo nada! La cámara se ha vuelto loca. Vamos. Tú puedes, Ainari. Vamos a navegar, qué guapo. Qué guapo, tú. Qué mal ruido, ¿no?
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Joder, qué bien.
But everything's been completely normal for Paim.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've...
No.
Hombre, claro que nunca lo viste,
It
¿no?
seems that my birth
Dice ella.
and her death took otherwise. I think she would have...
Hey, you've done it...
A ver, todo lo que pasa por ahora ya es más allá del tráiler, ¿sabes? Porque en el tráiler se veía todo esto. En plan, Scaramouche y toda esta gente.
So, is this
Oh,
the
el
place you were
Irminsul.
talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Dios, qué guapo. Elden Ring reference. Wow. Pongo a... Mal rollo, están sonando voces. Mira, los cubos de Celestia, tú. Uy, qué mal rollo, man.
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but...
Is that... Are you... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Ay, ¿qué eres tú?
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of we are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me.
Efectivamente.
And I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
Vamos.
The new samsara?
Esto ya lo vimos en el acto 4.
I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Hey, gran
This
gemela.
is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I.
Toma.
I already see a determination in you, along with the blessings from your... Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant.
Come to think of it, the sages...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
Porque se sacrificó para el rey Deshret, ¿no?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
Ah.
At that time, the seven were all summoned
Más
to the
lore.
nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together
Claro,
with
porque
the pollution of
si
forbidden knowledge.
petan el Irminsul, cuidado.
At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to... It came from the very bottom of the
Oh.
abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul...
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought.
Yeah.
I had a terrible... And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me
Claro,
knowledge
porque
and
ella está
wisdom
infectada, ¿no?
from the very beginning.
Efectivamente.
My...
Oh no, I've experienced that pain in...
Yes, but my... Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul.
Shit.
And there's no way for me to. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from
Wait. No.
So you realize what that implies? Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world.
Mundo olvídame.
And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. How can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Buer.
Buer.
You should know that there is no
Pero
other
Buer
way.
¿de dónde sale? Porque...
But this is so cruel.
No need to feel so sad, Buer. As someone who delights in these are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
Completamente.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
No, porque acaba todo tan sad.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Oh, el Elezar también sé. Coley.
People of Sumeru, may you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of
Pues como no ha
dreams.
existido, tampoco ha existido nunca el Elezar. No, Fulsa. No, Giga.
We've just saved the world, right? So I
Claro, no se acuerda de nada.
Why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis, then we removed the remaining
Es verdad.
pollution from mermaids.
Yeah,
Esta.
what's wrong? Weren't you there just
Y esta tampoco. No, ¿para qué? Uy. Se desmaya otra vez. ¿Pero qué está pasando? ¡Oh! Holy fuck, let's go. Otore. Yes.
That sound. Traveler,
I've been waiting here far too
¡Oh!
long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with
Tú
you.
vienes a por lo que se ha dejado Scaramouche, ¿no? Las dosis aquí, un poquito.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little...
Sabía que eso no había acabado.
Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our...
Vienes a por...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but
este es otro segmento, ¿no?
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of
¿Este quién es entonces? ¿Este es el verdadero? Efectivamente, los segmentos de Dottore.
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
Claro.
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Claro, porque existen al mismo tiempo, ¿no? Realmente.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped.
Porque no le interesaba, el tío tenía sus propias, ¿no?
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
Era este el que estaba todo el rato en el control, ¿no?
So why should I
tenía todo el rato el control, vaya.
Results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their own. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Este pavo es muy misterioso, ¿eh?
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over.
Y eso incluye las gnosis, ¿no?
The equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example,
la gnosis.
The gnosis.
Correcto.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Pero no quiere pillar también la suya.
You were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, How do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
Hombre, ese tío si no está seguro de algo no lo va...
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru.
Eso, ¿verdad?
But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
Oh?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself.
Ah, porque se han peleado, ¿no?
Being as smart
Constantemente.
as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then...
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives.
Claro, tú estás solo realmente, ¿no?
But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
Claro, efectivamente.
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge.
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it.
Huh.
The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece.
Claro.
And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh,
ahí te estás jodiendo un poco, ¿eh?
Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, Have you in all your mighty knowledge?
¡Oh, el cielo falso! ¡Vamos! Scaramouche tenía razón.
Eyes of Tevat are fake. That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Pero te le vas a dar la de dentro, sin rumar, la gnosis. Oh. Ah, no nos lo van a decir, qué bien, gracias Nájida. Gracias Nájida por no decírnoslo. What?
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Oh, día Paimon.
Morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well.
Qué grande, Tenari.
Come on, traveler.
Las cosas han cambiado, chaval. A ver, necesito completar... Vale, pues efectivamente vamos a aprovechar para dejarlo... Vale, pues vamos a aprovechar para dejarlo por aquí. Mañana seguimos y acabamos esto, porque yo creo que la chicha ya ha pasado. Ha estado muy guapo, muy guapo. Aunque faltará algo de lore, o sea que mañana lo hacemos. Mañana acabamos esto. Igual falta alguna cinemática así y tal. Así que mañana haremos muchas cosas. Haremos abismo, haremos esto. Yo lo que haré será hacer la misión fuera de cámara y así la completo. Muy guapo, muy guapo. Es que no sé ni qué decir. Está muy guapo, tío. Está muy guapo. Mañana seguimos porque aquí quedan cositas. Pero muy bien, tío, muy bien. Mola, mola mucho. Venga. Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos mañana con el verdadero final de la historia. Así que adiós.